Hello, welcome to Inspired 99. On this video we are going to see what King Kamali say about Big Ramy on Mr. Olympia 2022. Jose Raymond and King Kamali, two retired IFBB competitors, have offered their perspectives on Mandau Big Ramy LSBA's performance at the 2022 Mr. Olympia. In an interview with RX Muscle, Kamali claimed that Big Ramy's flat and off performance during the show was caused by consuming excessive amounts of diuretics. At the 2022 Mr. Olympia, a new champion for the men's open class was crowned on December 17, 2022. The biggest surprise of the evening came from Big Ramy, who was a heavy favorite to win the competition, falling to 5th place. Nick Walker, Derek Lunsford, and Hadi Choopan engaged in a fierce three-man fight in the finals. At his 4th Olympia appearance, Hadi Choopan finally created a winning package by fusing size, conditioning, and fullness. Following his acceptance of a special invitation for the men's open category back in September, former 212 Olympian Derek Lunsford also demonstrated his abilities on the stage. Many seasoned bodybuilders have analyzed the outcomes in light of the changes, particularly Big Ramy's 5th place finish. After all, Samir Banout nearly 40 years ago in 1983 was the last champion to be pushed down that far. Jose Raymond and King Kamali reflected on the chaos and spoke about what occurred to Big Ramy before the 2022 Olympics and what the former Olympian will do after that. Big Ramy is simple and easy, says King Kamali. Before the 2022 Olympics, he consumed too many diuretics. Kamali's response was succinct and to the point. He said Ramy overused diuretics in the days before up to the competition, which may make bodybuilders flatten out for 48 hours. Okay, in layman's terms, it means he took too many diuretics. That's what it breaks down to. Simple, easy, Japanese eye. He took too many diuretics, and he could not catch up with it. Now, for those people who don't understand can't catch up with it, let me explain it to you from a personal experience. It doesn't matter if you sit down and eat 16 pizzas and 15 cakes back to back when you're flattening out from diuretics. You're going to be flat for at least 48 hours. That's it. There's no coming back from it. You can't catch up with it. So, whatever he did those last 3 days, he could not keep up with it. Then, we can add in the cortisol and the stress and all that stuff, says King Kamali. After hearing Kamali, Jose Raymond said he was astonished Dennis James, a close friend and Ramy's training partner, didn't see any issues with Ramy's physique prior to the presentation. I think he got bamboozled by seeing only Ramy every day for so long, and I bet he was in shape. I bet he was lean. His glutes were crazy. He's huge in person. So, to tell me that he looked like the Olympia champ the day before or the days leading up to it is misleading because how did Dennis, who's very smart, not see the missing lats? How did he not see the 18 inches left triceps and the 23 inches right arm? How do you not see that? I'm not being an ass, I'm just wondering, says Jose Raymond. No, he didn't last year. It was worse this year. There was absolutely no lower lats. He was also not opening up his rear double. After placing 6th at the 2022 Olympia, Big Ramy announced he will return the following year. In response to the results, Dennis James said he didn't know what had happened to Ramy at Olympia. Dennis James claimed that Ramy appeared flat hours before prejudging in a later video. According to Jose Raymond, Ramy got worse as the show progressed. It just made things look worse because he wasn't as wide as normal. And then having wider hips, it just fell apart. Even from the front, like look how much smaller that left arm is, said Raymond. He looked great just standing there, but each pose he did, it just got worse, worse, and worse. In my eyes, he didn't look as impressive to me as 2 or 3 of the guys that I've already seen. When they compared them, my brain was right. Jose Raymond questions Big Ramy's return, saying, I don't think these problems can be fixed. Ramy may be having back nerve problems, according to Raymond. He said that Jay Cutler, a 4-time Olympian, likewise started to lose his lats as his career came to a close. To answer your question, can he come back? He's still the biggest guy on stage. I don't know. It does appear to be a nerve issue. His arm is significantly smaller, and his lats are definitely gone. There was a good comparison on Instagram that someone posted of a rear double from 2015 to now. His lats used to come all the way down. No, I don't think those issues can be fixed. It happened to a lot of people. Jay, it happened. The lower lats disappeared at the end of his career, says Jose Raymond. That still looks great to me. When he stands next to guys that are so complete like Derek and Hadi, that's going to be very difficult to come back from. I really don't see it, says Raymond. Ramy discussed his next move in a lengthy interview, but Kamali and Raymond are worried about a potential comeback. Ramy said he respects the judges' judgments and knows he must bring his best game to the 2023 Olympia if he wants to win it back.